What's up, guys? Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, man. Welcome in. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Give you guys a few minutes, people to join in before we get started tonight on Night with Nyomi. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Happy Mother's Day. I got to spend some time with my mom, which was amazing. I know you guys have been missing me. I've been missing you guys a lot too. You know what's crazy? I actually almost did not do Night to Naomi today. Like we were like this close. Cause let me tell you why before we get into tonight's episode. So me and my family had made arrangements to go out to eat with my grandmother, my mom for Mother's Day. And so Mother's Day, any holiday for that matter, for these franchise restaurants, it's very, very, very busy. So it's best to book in advance, always to book in advance, or try to get there ahead of time before the crowd comes. We didn't do that, and we got stuck in a little bit of a waiting situation. So we had to wait to get seated, which was like an hour wait, and then after we finally got time to come and sit, then I had to like hurry up and rush back because the place that we ate was like a good 45 minutes out the way. So I'm like, I was like, I hope I just make it in time. Let me make it in time. I wasn't trying to rush because I don't want anything to happen, but I did want to try to see if I can make it in time, and it worked out. So glad we're here. Glad get to be able to have Night with Naomi and see you guys. It's been so long. Okay, let's go ahead and get into tonight's episode today. What's up, guys? It's your girl, Nyomi, where we vibe, spill, and keep it real. So turn down those lights and turn up the volume. It's time for Nights with Nyomi. Things that you do that makes me think that you love me, but you don't love nobody, boy. You just want my body, you want that fake love, giving that fake love, you want that fake love, giving that fake love. Late nights and I'm looking for something sweet like a sweet tooth. Welcome back to another episode of Nights with Nyomi, where we keep it real, messy, and honest, and maybe a little toxic depending on the topic tonight. Now tonight, we're talking about friendship, relationship, and that one friend that keeps going back to somebody that everybody knows ain't good for them. You know exactly what I mean. The cheating, the lying, the disappearing act, the manipulation, the crying on FaceTime at 2 a.m. just to talk to them back on Friday night. And at some point, you start asking yourself, am I supposed to keep supporting this nonsense? Or do I tell my friend the truth and risk our friendship? Because let's be honest, some people don't want honesty. They want validation and support. And tonight's question is simply that. Should you tell your friend that their significant other or boyfriend or girlfriend is trash if they won't listen anyways? Let's get into it. I know you guys see the topic, man. Would you choose toxic love or blind loyalty? Who you guys choose? That's a tough one. It really is. So I think it's, before we do like a deep dive into this, I think it's very difficult to have discussions, to have the hard questions with anyone. You know, most people are very uncomfortable when it comes to those hard, uncomfortable questions. A lot of people want to avoid that. A lot of people don't like to even acknowledge it. They want to really avoid having those conversations and hopefully feel that by not having it, you end up somehow fixing it in some way. It's like, okay, hey, let's not have this hard discussion, and eventually it'll go away, and it will fix itself, like magically, miraculously. Hey, it just all worked out type way. When reality, it does not work like that. If you're just putting it off, you're just letting it build up instead of having those actual conversations. But it's not easy telling friends the truth, especially when a lot of them can't take it or don't want to hear it. And they just want that validation. They just want you to support them and be that yes person with them. But I personally feel like you're not a true friend if you can't be honest. Shoot, forget being a true friend. With my family, if you can't be honest, then we're not family. You know what I'm saying? Like, our saying is, if you can't be honest with your family, who can you be honest with? And I've personally feel like my friends, because I don't have too many of them, that I personally call friends that I speak to on a regular basis. Well, not necessarily, because I do have some other, my best friend, I don't really speak to him on a regular basis, but whenever we see each other, it's like we never missed anything. It's like we just saw each other the other day. But anyways, I say all that to say that you should be honest with your friend. You should be honest with your significant other. And no matter what the outcome looks like, at least you were true to yourself and honest with yourself and say, hey, I have to tell you this. Now, definitely when you tell them, there's a certain way to go about it, because they can, I feel like it's all about the way you go about the situation, how you tell them. Because look, just don't be blatantly like, hey, you need to leave that hoe, da 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 da. You see what I'm saying? Like, we gotta like break it to them in a sensible, reasonable manner. You know what I'm saying? Like, just say, hey, I need to talk to you. I don't feel as though your friend, or not your friend, your person that you're dating is the right fit for you because of this, this, and this that I've been seeing, and then the way you've been acting. This is not your character. I really feel as though you should reconsider. But I feel like there's so many variables. Like it's just not. It's easier said than done. Just saying that to your friend and stuff, because especially when you get into a relationship with someone, like, there's a lot of things, like, the longevity, the connection that you guys have, the experiences and things you've gone to, all this stuff compiles, and it really tackles on, and it makes it more difficult for you to leave that situation, which is why it causes you to go back to them and be in those situations that you shouldn't be in, but you're in it anyways because of all these things. And it's just so difficult to do. I think it's just really easier said than done. But I truly feel like you should be honest with your friends, regardless of what the situation is. You got to tell them how it is. And I feel like if you can't be honest with your friend, then that ain't your friend. And if they end up stopping being friends with you because of that, then it wasn't meant to be. And something better is out there for you. Another friendship. I mean, there's over 80 billion people, or like 8 billion. I said 80 billion. 80 billion. I don't know. I don't think there's 80 billion. That's a lot of people. I mean, 8 billion is still a lot. But anywho, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people on this planet. That's what I'm trying to get at. And I say all this to say that, yes, you may not want to lose a friendship over being honest with them, but wouldn't you rather be honest than to lie and be a fake friend, and to be saying, hey, I knew that was going to happen? Come on. Gotta be honest. You gotta tell how it is. And I feel like they're gonna respect you for that. I really feel like they're gonna respect you for that honesty. If they don't, then hey, they got some. I personally feel like they got some growing up and maturity to be doing. That's just me. But like, should friends mind their business when it comes to relationships? Should you just ignore the situation and move on and pay it no mind? Let it be like, that's not my problem. That's not my relationship. I wouldn't do that. So it doesn't concern me while you continue to see them get mistreated. See, it wouldn't feel good to me. It wouldn't sit right in my soul seeing my friend get mistreated like that, because I'm like, hey, you ain't finna keep doing my friend like that. Like, we ain't finna, nah, I mean, why do people get mad at the messenger instead of the toxic person? I mean, I feel like in that question, it's easier to point the finger at the person that's being honest with you rather than the person that's mistreating you and being and that's that toxic person that you keep going back to, because if you admit, because you don't want to have to admit it. That's the thing. Like, I feel like if you blame the person that's giving you the honest truth, it's easier for you to do that because you don't have to confront and be honest with yourself that you're the problem and they're the problem, and you going back to that problem is making it an issue. You see what I'm saying? It's that is, and I think, honestly, I feel like if you get to that point where you're actually like acknowledging it, then you're actually almost there to actually getting out of that relationship, getting out of that situation. By you acknowledging it is like the biggest step. By you saying, hey, I don't want to be in this relationship anymore, or hey, I don't want to continue to get mistreated, is like the first it's the first step. And I feel like sometimes we really get lost in our own lives and our own selves, that we kind of lose sight of how people are treating us in relationships, because we're just, I don't know if it could be comfortability. It could be just, we're just not, I mean, maybe just not paying attention, or we just don't want to leave, or we just get lazy, complacent. I mean, and I think in those instances, it's good to have those friends that can be honest with you and tell you how it is, to kind of like wake you up, snap you out of it, and say, hey, this isn't you. You need to wake up. What's going on with such and such? Because they're making you act like this, or like, you see what I'm saying? So like, I feel like it's personally really good to have those type of friends around. Like, that's all I want around me, all those type of friends to keep it real and honest with me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, I can't be doing or having no yes people around me. That just don't sit right in my soul. Like, it's just like, oh, you be saying yes to everything I say, I'm gonna look at you sideways and funny and like, hey, I don't know about that. Because for you to agree with me on everything, come on now. Come on. That just makes me cautious of you. I mean, do some people secretly enjoy toxic relationships because it gives them emotional excitement? That's that young childish mentality right there. Honestly, it does. I can say yes. I do believe people secretly enjoy the toxic relationship because it's so, like, it's addicting and it's so enjoyable. And I mean, especially when you find that toxic guy, or that toxic, for you guys out there, maybe toxic women. I mean, I know it could be something amazing. Whew. Especially to keep going back to when you shouldn't, and you just keep doing it, and you just can't help yourself. You just can't help yourself. And so I feel like, man, I feel like it's not, I take back what I said when it's like a young person mentality, because you can still do it when you're older, but more young people do it. Let me say that. So that's why I had said young people mentality, because it's more known for young people to be in those type of cycles and those type of habits, because they haven't experienced what it's like to be in it and then not to be in it. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like, yeah, because, I had my fair share. I'm not going to lie. I had my fair share of that toxic type of love, and it was good. And when it wasn't good, it was really bad. And I just can't be on that. Because it consumes. And I mean, I feel like at a certain point, you have to be that friend that supports and actually like not enabling the bad decision, I feel like at a certain point, you can't just keep letting them go along with that. You got to be like, hey, look, I'm going to need you to snap out of it, like I had mentioned. I just feel like, honestly, in general, let me just say this. Should you be honest with your friend? That's the real question. Like, it's not even more so like, I know tonight's topic is about like being honest, and should you like support your friend if they're in a toxic relationship. But I feel like the real question is, should you be honest with your friend in hard situations, Like, should you be open to tell them how you feel? I feel like that's the real question tonight, Like, can toxic relationships slowly ruin friendships too? I feel like it definitely can, depending on how the relationship is. So, like, if the toxic relationship, if that person that they're dating is like very controlling and micromanaging in their life, and kind of like gets to a point to where they're not letting them hang out or socialize with them, anybody, their loved ones, their family, friends, I feel like at that point it can really ruin the friendship, even the family, because one, you're not being honest and telling them, hey, you need to get out of this relationship, and then two, it's like it's slowly ruining the relationship in this instance, because that person is taking them away from everyone, hurting you guys to stay connected and still be friends. So I definitely feel like it can ruin friendships. And I have a hot take for you guys. So here's my hot take. Some people don't actually want help. They want comfort while they continue making bad decisions. And the moment you stop babying them, suddenly you become the bad friend. And let's be real. If somebody constantly drains your energy over the same toxic situation and ignores every warning, eventually people stop feeling sorry. That's not being heartless. That's emotional exhaustion. Because no one wants to keep being there, and you're not even taking or listening to the advice. Let's go ahead and switch over to game time. Yes. You know what it is when you hear that sound. That is game time. Game time is when we choose a topic, choose a game based on the topic. You would think I would get this by now, but hey, you would choose a game around that topic. Today's topic is toxic love or blind loyalty. And today's game is going to be toxic or truth. Let's go ahead and get into it, okay? You guys know how it is. We have scenarios. We're going to choose from those scenarios which one you would choose. Is it toxic? Is it truth? Let me know in the comment section. I want to see your comments because I'm going to be responding in the comment section to your comments. Let me know, what are you guys thinking? Is it toxic? Is it truth? Let's go. 5 scenarios. Let's get into it. Your friends ask for relationship advice every week, but keeps taking the person back. Is that toxic or is that truth? What are we choosing? Should we be toxic or should we be truthful? I feel like in that one, for me, I'm going to be truthful. What are we choosing? Let me know. All right, next question. You tell your friend their partner cheated because you saw proof. Should you be toxic or should you be truthful? I feel like in that scenario, you're already being truthful because you're telling your friend that your partner is cheating on them and you have the proof. So you're already being truthful. So I'm going to choose truthful on that one. Scenario number 3, you stop answering your friend's relationship calls because it's the same drama every time. Should you be toxic? Should you be truthful? I feel in that one, I feel like that's toxic. I mean, they're being toxic in that situation. You know, they're just calling you about the same old, and that's toxic. I can't continue being in that. So yeah. Scenario number 4. You refuse to hang around your friend's toxic partner. That's truth. You refuse to hang around your friend's toxic partner or spouse or loved one. Scenario number 5, last one. Your friends cut you off because you told them they deserve better. Oh, that's truthful. I mean, you was honest. You told them, hey, and they didn't like what they had to hear. So, hey. There we go, guys. Let's clap it up one time. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. Let me know what you guys put down in the comment section. Toxic, truth. I mean, let me know. I'm curious to see. Let's go ahead and switch over to Sip and Listen when we go back in time or forward and we listen to a song in my catalog. And we talk about it and we sip and we listen and we vibe. Sounds like a plan? Sounds like a good idea? Okay, then let's go ahead and get into it, guys. So tonight's song is Pressure. I feel like this song is very fitting for today's topic. You know why? Because tonight, we're vibing and applying that pressure about relationship, stress, and enough is just enough. Oh my goodness, guys. I'm choking. Let me sip something. Oh, okay. There we go. So, let's go ahead, guys, and sip and listen to Pressure.
Platinum Ink. Nyomi. They say pressure bust pipes, but pressure also make diamonds. Stand up. Show 'em why you platinum.
I've been applying the pressure no matter the weather. They hating cause I'm doing better. Stacking the cheddar like treasure. The shit come together like pieces that's forming a letter. All these bitches are sleazy. They know they can beat me. I do when you thought you can beat me. I'm going in it again. This shit ain't pretend. Consistently claiming the win. Straight off the mud with the shit. They all on my dick. They telling me what I should be. I ain't got time for nigga that act like a bitch that can't even pay all his rent. But what they say won't pay my bills. Get the money and I'm making the deals. Like young dog, spend the paper throughout. Cashing in while you taking handouts. Take to the shit like they know I'm on one. The D book, I'm number 1. I don't be sweating my funds. I get it comes. You do the shit to make some of you bitch can compete. I'm way too elite like NBA. I bring the heat. I be moving my feet when they speak on me like NyQuil. This slept on me. Said you got it, but you ain't doing shit. I'm setting the bar, and you bitches is far. Like I'm down the clock, man, I'm shooting my shot. Applying the pressure, headed straight to the top. Man, I really be popping my shit. These bitches be copying my flow, they ain't jaw dropping. Stop all this shit you be talking like you get it popping. I'm seeing the numbers you flopping. I just be stuck on gold, no matter the toll. Like a rookie, get something to show. I've been applying the pressure everywhere I go. TNT like it's my time to blow. I've been applying the pressure no matter the weather. They hating cause I'm doing better. Stacking the cheddar like treasure. The shit come together like pieces that's forming a letter. All these bitches are sleazy, they know they can beat me. I do when you thought you can beat me. I'm going in it again. The shit ain't pretend. Consistently claiming the win.
Word to me, I got it clicking. This butt on me stinking. It's pimping ridiculous. She know it. So baby, do it. Hit the ropes and let drop a Hulk Hogan. Quarterback with the pack, I'm in motion. Tunnel vision, these shades got me focused. Oh, for Bino, I'm rocking and rolling. Dive in the water, I gotta explode it. She open. I go wherever, whenever I want. If it ain't know me, then it's in the cut. Don't get smoked like a blunt. Stuff. Grab a leaf paper, you up. Fuck her once, she go get what I want. Fuck her twice, cause she came more than once. Hit it 3 times, I probably go ghost. If I front, better pay what you owe. Apply pressure, roll over when I fold. Feed the ones in them chains down the road. On the Zoom, she gon' pop for the bro. Niggas say cause they ain't got the dope. I got drip, I got game, I get folk. Top of you, roll look like the pole. Let a bone on my dick that I want. Where was you? I was down bad and broke. Get out your feelings and get in your bag. Handle my business, perfected the craft. If it's close, enemies closer. Cause they gon' tell you and your friends in your stash. Hop out and blast, no hesitation. The moment you do, that's when they on your ass. Cover your tracks, working these packs. Cover your tracks when you up in the trap.
I've been applying the pressure no matter the weather. They hating cause I'm doing better. Stacking the cheddar like treasure. The shit come together like pieces that's forming a letter. All these bitches are sleazy, they know they can beat me. I do when you thought you can beat me. I'm going in it again, the shit ain't pretend. Consistently claiming the win,
There we go. Clap it up. I really appreciate y'all. Man, I really appreciate y'all tonight. The love has been real. The toxic energy has been alive. And I love the honesty in this building tonight. Really appreciate it. So let's go ahead and close out tonight. Before I do, I have some closing questions I got to ask you guys. I got to ask, what's the hardest truth a friend ever told you? Let me know in the comment section. Would you rather have brutal, honest friends or supportive friends who stay quiet? Let me know. Tell me in the comment section, guys. Do you think friendship survives honesty anymore? Should friends intervene in toxic relationships or let people learn the hard way? Before we close out tonight, guys, I want to ask one last outlandish question. It has nothing to do with today's topic. It's just something funny, lighthearted, and enjoyable, okay? Now, you know I have to end it with a would you rather question. Yes, you guys know. Would you rather? Choose which one in the comment section. I want to know your take. Okay? All right. Here's the question. Would you rather be trapped in an elevator for 12 hours with your ex and their new partner or boyfriend or girlfriend that they're with? Or accidentally send your private dirty entries to your entire family group chat? What we choosing? Are we choosing the entrapment for 12 hours with your ex and their person that they're dating? Or are we accidentally sending those private conversations to the family group chat? I don't know. Ooh. Now look, I don't know how bad you guys had it with your ex, you know, how severe that relationship was or what it is, but I don't know if I can take that type of mortify, embarrassment, that type of uncomfortable situation with my family, sending that out to the group chat. Like, I'm gonna have to take that entrapment, because you know what? It's gonna be for 12 hours, but you know what? I feel like at the end of that 12 hours, he gonna end up being single, because we gonna end up being friends and tag teaming on him or something. I don't think it's gonna end up being as bad for me as it is gonna be for him. So I'm gonna choose that 12-hour entrapment. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I want to know what your response is. What are we choosing, entrapment, or are we choosing those accidentally sending those messages to the family group chat? And I just want to say, tonight episode might have stepped on some toes. Well, one thing about life, people usually learn when they are ready to learn, not when you tell them. So protect your peace. Tell the truth when needed. And understand you can't save everybody. There has been... I'm sorry. This has been Nights with Nyomi. Don't forget to like and subscribe, comment, and tell me what you guys think in the comment section. And I'll see you guys next time on the next episode, Sunday at 6 p.m. Love you guys. Peace.